Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So, this week I have a lot of dolls to show you that I have just last night gone through and restyled their hair. These were dolls that I bought from a fellow, I guess she's a collector, but she's in one of the doll groups, and a lady that sells dolls. So I bought a group of dolls from her. I didn't quite realize some of their hair was not quite as in good shape as I thought, and that's okay. I was buying them used as is. But so therefore, I love restoring dolls' hair, and I went through last night and washed them all, the hair and the dolls and the outfits, and then let them dry a bit. And then what I do is and people ask me this a lot, but what I do is I use conditioner, or some people call it cream rinse, and I put that in the doll's hair, and I use my little brush here, and that's why it's got all kinds of little hairs in it from dolls. And I use that and gently go through, and in some cases go through a lot, depending on the hair. So some of these were in worse shape than others, but let me start off with a few. Now this is a Midge doll, and her hair was actually not too terribly bad, but I still washed it and conditioned it. And to wash it, I just used dish liquid, by the way, to wash the doll, the hair, and the clothes. Gentle, in this case it was Dawn. It doesn't have to be a specific one, I don't think, though. In my opinion, I've used various ones. This was, of course, not the outfit she came in. I'm not sure exactly which Midge this is, but it might be... Now I can't remember, All American or somebody. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that her hair looks pretty nice, and now it smells nice too. They were stored somewhere, and so they get a kind of a musty smell or something like that. I think she looks good also when her hair is pulled back a bit, and then you get to see that gorgeous face. So, okay, so that's the first one. Let me set her aside. And now I just got it itchy from my nose from that doll. Um, this is, of course, Angel Face, whose button has come undone. Let me see if I can get that buttoned. It's not wanting to cooperate. So I'll do it later. So it's a little bunched up in the back. She's in pretty good condition. I did her hair as well, and it was, kind of matted. Not terribly, but definitely not looking great. Looks a lot better now. She's got that famous two-toned hair, and her neck is, or her head is a little loose on her neck. So I know there's a method you can use either with a hair dryer or a hot boil to sort of firm that up again, because it wobbles very easily. If anybody would remind me of that, I would appreciate it. I want to try that with her. But I always thought she has a gorgeous face as well. Um, and like I said, some people would do the hot boil method on these dolls, and none of them to me were in need of that. Well, to start with at least. And also, what I would say is, if you guys know Rafael Rivera on Facebook, who is just got an excellent collection and does such gorgeous things with his repaints and redoes Barbie vehicles, etc. But he was saying on, especially one of the dolls I'm going to show you, that you can use a flat iron. I've never used a flat iron, and I don't have one. So maybe that's something I should invest in. It's only, according to him, you can get one for about $15. So I'm not sure if that would have been helpful with something like this. And Raphael, if you're watching, please let me know. Or if you were just talking about that particular doll. But yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to get her is I want to redress her in a different outfit. I've seen her redressed in different outfits, and she looked really good in those. So I want to do some testing with her. But I want to get this neck firmed up a bit. So, okay, let's set her down. And then I want to show you actually this one next. This is, of course, Tropical Barbie in that beautiful swimsuit that so many people, including me, love. And I left this one not quite brushed out yet because I wanted to show you. So what I do is after I put the conditioner in, then I, work with it, get it to where I want it to be and if need be, which usually I do, rinse that out. Then rinse the conditioner out, and then I let it dry overnight, which is what this has done. And then I want to show you, so it looks kind of like this, even though the conditioner was mostly rinsed out. Then you just take the brush and you go through gently, and of course always hold the head when you are brushing any doll's hair like this, because that neck can snap on an older doll so easily, or the inside part or the outside part, especially the outside part. But yeah, I like to do it that way, and then I turn the doll, hold the head like this, and do the other side, and it is just like it's brand new. Then you can still put a little styling something in it. Let me brush the front now. But these are all dolls with really good quality hair, and so they brush up and restore so well. Now, sometimes you see this doll with a braided hairdo, and this one has very long hair, so it might even be a different doll in the tropical outfit, like Island Fun, but I don't think so. I don't think it's Island Fun. So I'm assuming it is tropical. But yeah, and sometimes I'll take my hand and brush it like this. And then it looks pretty good. I mean, it's like a lot of hair that she's got. But yeah, you have to brush it out the next day in the way I do it. So, okay, let me show you one other one that I haven't brushed out yet. So again, it's got that kind of bunched look. This is Magic Moves Barbie. And she didn't have a bottom, but I gave her one that I was sent with this order. She's now Magic Mermaid Barbie, so it doesn't move very well. So again, hold the head, and let's brush the hair out. You can see already it's looking better. And then turn it upside down to brush the back part. And hers is a lot shorter. Now when you do that, it's going to puff out a lot like this. And personally, I don't like that, so then I go back and I brush it so that it's not quite so wild. It's fine to have some body, obviously, we want that in most cases, but we don't want it to look wild. So there she is. And her neck is slightly wobbly, but not too bad. So again, lots of nice hair. These dolls are in overall great condition. They just need a little TLC. So she looks great. Now, obviously, I wouldn't normally put these colors together, but it's just for now. So let me put her back and move over to this young lady, which I believe is the only one, well, one of two that I have from the 90s. And she does have immense hair. Now, I don't remember which doll this is. Somebody, I believe, told me, but I don't remember. At this point, I've got too many dolls to do that, honestly. But she's got a lot of hair where it started to get wild. She didn't have any clothes on, so I gave her this cute little waitress diner outfit that says Barbie on it. That's her name. I don't know what the diner's name is. And then I've redone her hair already and brushed it both ways, but I'm going to brush it some more. Now, this is the one that I want to try a boil perm with, to see if I can get this to be a little less fluffy like that. I mean, to me, this looks just a bit much. So I'm going to try a boil perm on her, or not perm, sorry, hot boil, and we'll see what she looks like. But she's a pretty doll, and I love that outfit on her. So, okay. Next one is from the 80s again, and this is, oh shoot, now I'm blanking out on her name. Something Dream Barbie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm blanking out. Something Dreams. Sweet Dreams? Is it Sweet Dreams Barbie? We'll say Sweet Dreams. I guess she looks like it. She has a little bit of a more golden hint to her hair, and it's kind of shorter and puffier. Let's see if we do the back. I think her back of her hair needs a little bit of work. But this is, again, someone who's, once you're done, it's going to look like this because of what we just did, adding so much body to it. So come back and kind of tame that down. And I'll have to go back and look and see what her hair looked like originally, but she's someone who I think benefits when you just go like that, and it gives it some control. And, maybe a little spray on her would help too, to keep that a little bit controlled. I think she would look better with some hair around her. So maybe like that, but coming in a little bit. Also, this is her original outfit, I believe. I mean, it is, but I think it's the whole outfit. I'm not sure, though. Not the shoes, obviously. They always disappear. But, yeah, thing is, I always wanted her. I have her in the box, but I always wanted one out of the box, and so this is the one for that. She's going to be my out-of-the-box representative. Okay, now we have the famous Peaches and Cream, whose hair I've done both ways now already, on front and back. Or, yeah, front and back. Now, do you notice what she's missing? This is weird. I don't know. They must have broke, but, oops. Her straps, she doesn't have, normally Peaches and Cream has the little straps here, which helps hold this up. She doesn't have that, so it seems to be holding up okay, which is good. Also, of course, she does have this. I have an extra one of these, by the way, the Peaches and Cream boa. What I'm looking for, and I need to actually look for it, is I need some Crystal Barbie boas. So I'm going to be looking for those because I have several Crystal Barbies with the outfit that I think I showed you guys recently, but no boa. So I'd like to get some extra boas for them, or at least one or two. So we'll see. One of the things I do is even when their hair is brushed completely, is I like to continue to style it or put things in it like, a rubber band or a little barrette or something. But some of them just look better when their hair is held back. So in her case, it might be something like this. I think that looks really nice like that. So I've got little cinchers, hair cinchers is what I call them, that can hold that hair back right there. So anyway, this is Peaches and Cream. Her outfit is in actually pretty good shape, except for the lack of the straps. And one thing I noticed about all these dolls, the superstar dolls like this, all their jewelry is missing. All of them. So I don't know what happened to all that jewelry. I would like to know, actually. Like, what happens? I mean, I can imagine missing one or two, but out of 10 to 12 dolls, you're missing all of it? So it's just strange what happens. I don't know. Okay, so I think Fashion Jeans is next. And then I think we've just got one other one. So Fashion Jeans looks pretty darn good, I must say. She just looks almost brand new. The only thing is her sweater always is kind of weirdly bunched. And her pants, like the one I have, one of the ones I have, because she sat for so long, they've got that drop thing in the front. So, somebody could drop in little coins or something. I don't know. I don't like that, obviously. So what I do is I try to put the sweater on top of it to try to cover that a bit. But then it also looks kind of bulky, so it makes her look a little heavy or pregnant because of this bunching. So, especially when you pull it like I just did. But anyway, she looks good overall. Very nice face, beautiful hair. It's already pretty much brushed, but it's amazing what a wash and brush will do to these dolls' hair. It really is. So that's her. And the last one I saved, the most challenging one for last that I had to do, and some of you may have seen pictures on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a lot of pictures like that. If you don't, please consider following me on Barbie Dolls of the Week on Instagram. So this, of course, is Jewel Hair Mermaid Midge, and I have one that's new out of the box that I have on the shelf back there. But this was in this group, and I think I bought her for $8 or something like that. And her hair was a matted mess. In fact, I wanted to show you guys that this is all the hair that through brushing came out of this doll's hair. And look how much she still has. So don't be afraid to brush your doll's hair and get out these extra things. Now, if you use the flat iron, and this is the doll that Raphael was suggesting using a flat iron with, I don't know what happens to all that. That's kind of messed up in there. This could still be some brushing in here. But it's looking pretty darn good, and as I do, more comes out. So I don't want to brush it too much. But she's got all this hair. I always like to show like how that is compared to my hair. And anyway, she's a beautiful doll. This has always been probably my favorite of the jewel hair mermaid dolls, this redhead. And this is, of course, not her outfit, but it's what was sent with her. So um, I just really like this doll, and I probably will not keep this one. I'll probably go ahead and resell this once I get it to where I want it to be. So the hair is certainly not perfect, but it's pretty good. And, you know, there's still so much of it, as I said. Here's a close-up of her face. Still looks very good. She does still have her earrings, although, of course, that's not Superstar. And she's missing the ring that she had. So I just, you know, I really enjoy restoring dolls, and, you know, I also like pairing them with their original outfits if I've got them, but I don't for some of these. So, but at least there's, you know, several that were in their outfit, like Tropical Barbie, Fashion Jeans, Peaches and Cream, and even Angel Face. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making the videos and also working with the dolls. Look at this, by the way. Isn't that cool? I hadn't seen this mermaid outfit before, or this one. So I guess there's been a lot of mermaids that I wasn't aware of. Most of the ones I've seen, they've had kind of a harder tail or whatever. So, by the way, her arms are a little loose, or especially that arm. This one is pretty loose, and I don't know why that happens, but okay, enough of me rambling. I hope, like I said, you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week with some more Barbie Dolls of the Week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.